Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this live Tuesday edition. We just played that Captain America intro. And no, I don't believe the New World Order conspiracy is a Nazi conspiracy. But I do know that the Nazi conspiracy was part of the globalist eugenicist larger tree, larger program. And that's why what we see with the black uniforms and the checkpoints and the surveillance and the political manipulation is so similar to the Nazis on so many fronts is because it came out of those sciences of social control developed in Europe, the United States, and England, as well as Russia, in the last 2 centuries. We also see a lot of parallels with Soviet and communist oppression, because the very same robber barons that finance both Bolshevik communism and Nazism are in control of much of the planet today and are busy mopping up countries that they don't control or haven't overthrown yet, and are busy trying to mop up the freedoms, the vestigial freedoms, the ceremonial freedoms that are still left. Compartmentalization is what allows the social engineers to get away with this. But at the same time, it's compartmentalization that really never allows the globalists to get their full plan in place, because their own people aren't usually evil. They're just ignorant of the larger program that they're part of. The problem is with computers and centralization, it allows total micromanagement of police, military, and the constabulary, the so-called security services, as well as the media services and the bureaucracy, so that you can basically get automaton, robot-level submission and take free will and human judgment out of the equation. So before they bring in the robots and the computers to replace humans, they're using robot, computer, surveillance, smart grids to control and socially engineer humans to become biological androids in our own right. So it's not even so much that we're going to be defeated or overtaken by machines as that we are going to become machines. And that's what every establishment wonk, from Ray Kurzweil right down the line, says the plan is. So when we talk about this, this is not Alex Jones up here with some foggy notion of what I believe is coming. That's what's so frustrating. 95% of this or more. Almost said 98, but it's more like 95% of this plan is public. It's all standardized. It's all being rolled out. It's just the public and the police and the military and the bureaucracy is told it's all being done for one cover story reason, when it's got a whole nother reason behind it. And you can go to the textbooks, the white papers, the different globalist publications, and you can see them saying that and bragging about their program. U.S. spy agency predicts a very transhuman future by 2030. That's only 15 years away, boys and girls. Remember when 2030 sounded like a million light years from us? And that's what the NSA and DARPA and the CIA are all saying, because they're building that world, and they're building a world that ends our free will. And that's my biggest issue with the globalists and their plan. I don't want wars. I don't want to try to be some politico. I'm not up here trying to be a big shot. I'm up here trying to build the best, most focused platform I can to get humanity to have a debate and discussion about what's going on right now. I mean, look at that headline. DARPA's cortical modem will plug straight into your brain. Who needs tech specs when you could have a $10 HUD or HUD on your visual cortex? And this is where it's going. And I've talked many times about, I wish some cartoonist or someone should create a video, create a animation where it shows the birth of media, stone tablets, and basically then the printing press and things like that, and then accelerating up to telegraphs, and then telephone, and then radio. And suddenly everyone in the house is together around the radio. It's the center of the family now, not the father, not the mother, repeating the ancestral common sense knowledge on to their children. Now the radio is the center of the household, the center of our life. Now, for the first time, a central system is able to program. And suddenly, it's not just the president saying a chicken in every pot, you're going to get everything free under socialism, FDR. Suddenly, it's a television set. And now you're not at the dinner table at all. You're all facing the television, looking straight at it, mesmerized. And then it's computers, and then it's handheld computers, and then it's Google glasses and Microsoft glasses, and then it's contact lenses, and then it's a brain port. My uncle has epilepsy from a motorcycle accident. He's got a port, he's got a chip, and it helps him. He doesn't have seizures anymore. It's amazing. He doesn't have to take the medication anymore, so he's a different person. There's good things about this, except there's a globalist tentacle of control in all of it, and they're bringing in a system that is meant to end our world as we know it in a very bad way. Unlimited, omnipresent, almost, but on this planet, near omnipresent surveillance, but still in the hands of wicked men. Stay with us.
It's no secret that government and big business buy in bulk and get huge discounts not available to the little guy. Until now. Introducing a breakthrough crowd buying website where people can join together, buy in bulk, and get massive discounts on millions of popular products. It's TogetherSave.com. TogetherSave.com. You can save 20, 30, or even 50% off tablets, smartphones, cars, appliances, textbooks, sports equipment, video games, and much more. All with free delivery. Check it out. TogetherSave.com. Visit now and start group buying today at TogetherSave.com.
Hey there, Guns80.com continues to surprise us with low prices and high-quality Ghost AR-15 rifle kits. At Guns80.com, Ghost AR-15 kits are an even better idea than buying at gun shows or through private parties, because the Ghost AR-15 kits at Guns80.com require no background checks, no registration. They don't even have serial numbers. That's what I call privacy. Go to Guns80.com to order your Ghost AR-15 rifle kit. No dealers, no hassles, ship direct. Guns80.com or 844-2GUNS80. That's 844-248-6780.
The month of February is all about Valentine's Day. Big heart-shaped boxes filled with delicious candy. What if we, the Patriots, hijacked Valentine's Day and instead made it about human liberty and individual empowerment? I'm all about human potential. I'm all about the individual being empowered. The establishment is the opposite. That's why they spike our water with fluoride and GMO, estrogen mimickers, and the rest of the garbage. InfoWars is striking back in the month of February with Human Empowerment Month. How we can come together and win the human race. And to celebrate the kickoff of Human Empowerment Month, we're slashing prices on InfoWarsLife.com products like Super Male and Super Female Vitality. The sale is only running for the month, 20% off, and there's a lot of other powerful specials at InfoWarsLife.com. InfoWarsLife.com, celebrating human potential in the month of February. Visit InfoWarsLife.com to find this special and many others in the month of February. Again, InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139.
Big business has discovered the preparedness market, and that makes it difficult to know where to go and who to trust. MyPatriotSupply.com is owned and operated by patriots just like you. Has the best prices on storable food, non-GMO seeds, water filtration devices, home canning equipment, survival and self-reliance books, and more. MyPatriotSupply.com has old-fashioned values and the absolute best customer service in the industry. Look for the deal of the day. Unique, affordable survival supplies that fit anyone's budget. Get same-day shipping on all orders and free shipping on orders over $49. Call 866-229-0927, 866-229-0927, or visit MyPatriotSupply.com for emergency preparedness, self-reliance, and food independence. Shop with a name you know and a name you can trust. Before it's time to survive, it's time to prepare. MyPatriotSupply.com.
It's time to kick some ash. Because cigarettes have met their match. Smokers are switching to Vaporite e-liquid by LeSig. Because when you kick ash, you kick tar and smelly smoke too. LeSig smokes the competition with real people customer service, a 7-day satisfaction guarantee, and same-day fast free shipping. Become a vapor today at LeSig.com. Spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes. Kick some ash.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Blockit Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. Blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Earlier, I went off into just the big picture, the 50,000 feet view of things. I can't help it. Just an emergency beacon, like a radio beacon warning people away from a site of serious problems, serious danger. I'm just here warning people about the stated globalist plan that guides the planet openly. It's so frustrating that it's in all these public statements, and it's the guiding principle. And there's just a bunch of arrogant, power-hungry mobsters and gangsters who are openly, arrogantly overthrowing common sense. I mean, look at all this news I've got. Let me just give you some headlines. Our rights do not come from God. That's the headline. In fact, let's play this clip of Governor Cuomo right now.
Because our rights contained in the Bill of Rights do not come from the Constitution. They come from God. It's clearly stated in the Declaration of Independence.
Our laws do not come from God, Your Honor, and you know that. They come from man.
Well, let me ask you one question. Chris. Is the Declaration of Independence law?
You would call it organic law as a basis for future laws off of it.
I would call it the organic law because the United States Code calls it organic law. It is organic law because the law of this country calls it the organic law of our country, means where our rights come from.
Now, that's Cuomo's brother, who's an anchor. I have another headline here with a quote, and David Knight did a report on it, where Cuomo made similar statements. And it was Governor Cuomo that said, if you are a gun owner, believe in the Second Amendment, or pro-life, get out of the state. And the media a few days later said, you want to clarify that? Are you serious? He said, yeah. I said, get out. So this is the gangsterish, arrogant, just over-the-top attitude of these people. Now, there's some good news. Federal judge stalls Obama's executive action on immigration. A Texas judge in South Texas yesterday temporarily blocked President Barack Obama's executive action, his tyrannical action, his dictatorial action on immigration, giving a coalition of 28 states time to pursue a lawsuit that aims to permanently stop the orders. Yeah, I mean, imagine if they said President George Washington decided to open these borders without Congress's approval. I mean, it's over the top. Over the top, over the top. There's just not words to describe how brazen this is, and there's not that big an uproar except by supposedly right-wing racist media. Right-wing racist media? You can't just, Nigeria doesn't have open borders, Mexico doesn't have open borders. You sure can't get there and be given free health care and tax refunds. And listen, it gets worse. I've known about this for years, but here's the headline today. Outraged, Border Patrol ordered to release all illegal alien drunk drivers. Quote, the judge, allow them to go on their way. I've had Travis County prosecutors in my office showing me the transcripts. When we did reports on it a few years ago, I couldn't use their names, of course, of where they're ordered to let aggravated felons go. I'm talking about arsonists and people. And of course, that's in the news, but it's just different when you're actually talking to the prosecutor. They will throw the book for a crooked toenail at you for anything. But if you're an illegal alien, you are above the law. I mean, it is just... It's like they're super people or something, that they can just do whatever they want, have as many IDs as they want, and they're used by criminal groups, the Democratic Party, and others to launder money and as cutouts. That's why they're allowed to operate like this. They're allowed to get the tax refunds. Remember 2 weeks ago it came out, oh, the illegals are going to be able to get tax refunds the day they get here. And there were articles years ago in USA Today where one home in Austin was like $86 million in tax refunds and no investigation, and $100 and something million at one home in Atlanta. Billions and billions of dollars